What up, what up, what up?
What's up?
Oh, how are you this week, Phil?
I'm good. Busy, crazy, but good.
Yeah. How's everybody out there doing on Facebook? Hope everyone's doing good. I'm hanging out, watching the old, the chats, the comments, if you will. So let's briefly, we're going to just touch on it. And we're never going to touch. We're going to touch it. We're never going to touch it again. Last week, obviously, there was a video that came out, and then a song that came out the same day. We're just going to say it. It is what it is. It happened. It's over with. We're done with it. We will not address any drama, beef, whatever fucking word you want to use to describe the nonsense that could be going on between every one that isn't me or Phil or Defect or Tiny Tim. So with that being said, we said it. If you want to call and talk about it, I'm not going to be rude. I'm just not going to address it. We don't care. It doesn't affect us in the office on a daily basis. We're still here doing what we're doing. We got a ton of shit going on. That's what the show is about. From Magic Ninja, Twisted, Blaze, Boondocks, Lex, Gmo, ROC, Zodiac Imprint, Ex-Murder Boys, Gorilla Voltage, Young Wicked. There's just too many. There's too much. So that's the focus of the show, which is positivity and fun and just all-around nonsense with Mike and Phil. So there it is. We said it. We're not saying it. It's over. With that being said, how are you?
I'm good, but you already asked that.
Okay, good. All right. All right, shake it off. Shake it off.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So it was a good week. Mother's Day came and went. Yes. That was fun. I hope all the mothers out there had a good day. Hope you were treated well by your children and or grandchildren and or fathers of children and or hetero life mates who help you adopt children. If you're a mother, props to you. You're the shit. Yeah, I kicked it. I did the brunch thing. It was cool. It was a Sunday. It was very chillax. And it was a Sunday, you know.
Yeah, we just pulled out the pop-up trailer and cleaned it and restocked it with everything, getting ready to go camping.
I don't like camping.
That's what you want to do.
I'm a hotel guy. I need the AC. I need to just be cool, if you will. Yeah, Defect knows what I'm saying. He's shaking his head yes. Right, a shower.
It depends on the campground you go to, man. They got, like, nice, clean, good showers.
Yeah, I'm still good. Anyhow, so that was Sunday. That was a good Mother's Day. Now, obviously, we'll talk about, Twisted. They had a couple days off, kicking it with Tech Nine in Pittsburgh. I saw that on Instagram. They're at Jerome Bettis's restaurant. I was a little jealous.
I don't like the Steelers, but, it's still kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's cool.
I'm a Steelers fan. I got a terrible towel at home. Props to the Steelers. They won. Didn't they win? They won the Super Bowl in Michigan with Jerome Bettis.
Why are you always talking about the past?
Shouts out to the Patriots. Love them too. They just got rid of LeGarrette Blount. I don't know if no one cares about football. I love football. I'm the only football person, but
I just don't follow it like
I like
that
teams
hardcore.
That are good.
Like the Lions.
Right.
They're Super Bowl bound this year.
Right. So that was cool. I saw the Instagram of them kicking it at lunch. Then obviously they were on stage for I'm a Playa. That's really cool, in my opinion. I would enjoy that if I were lucky enough to be part of the touring crew. But yes, anyways, props to Tech Nine, all strange music, obviously hanging out with everyone on the Psychomania tour. While that was going on, you got Boondocks, Blaze, Lex, Dustin, Jimmy, Murph, Peach out there in Minneapolis enjoying days off at the Mall of America. All these people are in cool fucking places, and we are at home. A little bit heartbreaking, but it is what it is. But yeah, I saw Dustin last night on Facebook Live, hanging out with everybody, and I was sending him some messages from Magic Ninja Entertainment as Magic Ninja Entertainment while he's on the Magic Ninja Entertainment Facebook. So he was like, "Who is that?" It was me. It was me, Dustin. I like to fuck with you. You're the man. Can't wait till you get back.
Yes, we miss Dustin. So
yeah, they were just kicking it in a parking lot. It was whatever. They had a shitload of fucking people watching. I was watching. So props to you guys for that. Obviously, they're in Minneapolis tonight. They got a show. Twisted's in Pittsburgh. They've got a show. So obviously, people are out and about doing things. Yeah, we got some things. We got some things and some things going on. This week, it's been a pretty good week. I got a lot of work done yesterday. I did not get out of my chair from my office probably for 6 hours.
It's like every day.
That is an incorrect falsehood.
Well, when you get up to go to the bathroom, but I mean...
Lunch. Are we forgetting the most important meal of the day? But no, like yesterday was real productive. Shipping out all the VIPs was good. Mr. Ugly Part 2 has been flying off the shelves. So make sure you guys cop that. Yeah. Let's see, what else?
Yeah, it's just been crazy busy down in the warehouse, especially. Like, I believe I got all the Mr. Ugly 2s out right now, unless you place an order within like the last day or so.
All right,
I'm pretty much fairly caught up with all those.
By the end of the day, tomorrow, everything will be caught up from yesterday, so we'll be on track, which is great. I don't know. Do you want to take calls? I don't know why.
Okay.
Go with line 2. They've been on for
line 2.
Like 12 minutes.
All right.
Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody does. You there?
What up?
Oh. What up, Raymond?
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, not us ladies, but maybe watching ladies.
They are probably out there listening to you guys.
They're listening to you, Raymond. So what's up? How have you been?
I have been fantabulous.
Fergalicious. Love that song. Love it.
I love it. So Fergie is awesome.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So I want to just put in my 2 cents. First of all, shout out to South Carolina Street Team guys. You guys are awesome. Paul Rex, he's the man. The stupid ass beef. Okay?
Hold on, I gotta cut you off because we said at the top of the show we're not addressing it because we're over it.
My bad.
All right.
I didn't get
The beef is done. It's over. We're done with it. We're all about positivity and just kind of enjoying what is Majik Ninja Entertainment.
That's what we need is positivity. We need to spread love.
That's what's up.
Yes,
I'm not going to spread any love to you, kind sir, but I can pick up what you're laying down. With that being said, do you want to give anybody a shout-out besides the fabulous Paul Rex?
Kevin Hayes on tour with the guys right now. I've been talking to him on Snapchat, and he's been giving everybody a little behind-the-scenes tour of the venues on Snapchat.
And you're talking about Kev, who is Gmo's DJ, correct?
Yeah, his little hype buddy.
Yeah, Kev is the man. Yeah, Kev's good people. So that's what's up, man. Well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for respecting the fact that we just want to move forward and not just being like, fuck this, fuck that, like because someone called in last week and I wasn't about it.
No, I ain't on that. I just want what I want to see is everybody get along and make music together again. I would love to see another Dark Lotus or Psychopathic Riders album. Just saying, I would love it.
Dark Lotus. I can feel
Fucking
you.
awesome, man.
All right, man. Well, thank you for calling in. We'll talk to you soon, Raymond.
All right, later.
Have a good.
Now let's jump into the infamous Paul Rex, who is actually on line 3. South Carolina's taking over the airwaves right now.
When I see South Carolina on the thing, I just instantly think it's him.
What's up, man? Your boy Raymond just giving you props. What's up?
Oh, Raymond just fucking called too?
That's what's up. Yeah, all of South Carolina's on the goddamn phone.
Hey, my bad.
No, that's all good. What's up?
I'm on the road, and I can't even see y'all right now. I just thought I'd call because I know it's 6 o'clock.
That's what's up. 6 o'clock on Wednesdays. That's us. What's good, Paul?
What's going on, man? So fucking y'all all right?
We're good, man. We're good. We're just moving forward, positive, having fun, talking some Majik Ninja, just enjoying it.
Well, shit, that's all it is. We ain't got time for nothing else.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You're fucking right. I got bronchitis.
Oh, yeah. So...
Anyway, hey, if I can use your airwaves for a second.
What do you want to promote?
All of our street team people, if you have your tour promo already and you're already done for the most part, now you need to focus on your social networking in and around you and your other leads and make your damn local market even stronger because that's in what I would call a little bit of downtime. Now it's time to focus on you and yours and make it stronger.
Look at Paul calling in to plug the street team. That's what's up, Paul.
I do got to give someone props. Earlier, I want to say the name was Cody. They called you MC Buttons.
I'm not okay with that.
I am. That's great.
All right, Paul. Well, thank you for calling in. As always, we'll talk to you sooner than later. And, yeah, man, have a good fucking night.
Much love, y'all, man. Y'all hold it down.
All right, bye. All right, let's jump into line 1. They've been waiting the longest. Josh.
What's up?
What
You're
up,
going to see
Josh?
Twisted tomorrow?
Oh my God, I can't wait. I just saw Blaze and Boondocks and Lex the Headmaster 2 weeks ago.
Damn. That wasn't me. That was Phil.
Oh, you're so full of shit.
That's what's up. So tomorrow night, Twisted in Indianapolis, Indiana, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm curious.
Was that
What kind of music
Emerson?
am I expecting there? Am I going to hear some of the new stuff? If I don't hear I Got These Feelings, I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh, that's my jam.
Dude,
That's my jam. Like a white girl. I'm like a white girl. That's my jam. Like, that's my favorite song on the album. Hands
that and
down.
I Want to Kill Somebody. And, the whole album's great.
The whole album's great. So, fun fact about I Got These Feelings, produced by Monoxide and Ajax. That's
Yeah,
something I didn't
yeah.
know until I was
Wow.
reading the booklet. Rather, I was reading the back cover because that's where all the linear notes are. And, yeah, that's cool. My boy Jack's getting his production cred on. But, yeah, man, that's great. That's great. I don't know the set list because I will, unfortunately, not see the tour until the last day, June 11th.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
in
we're glad you're
Toledo.
holding it down.
Oh,
there
wait,
for
you're
us.
going to Toledo? You ain't going to Grand
Rapids?
Rapids?
Grand Rapids is too far. Toledo's an hour.
That's too far.
And it's a work day. What are you going to fucking leave at 6 o'clock and get there at 11?
No, I believe the
With
new
traffic?
rule. I believe the new rule George said on work days we're allowed to leave at like 11.
Who's allowed to leave at 11? The guy who's got to call the VIPs till fucking 1:30?
Yeah.
All right. Must
just
be
do it
nice.
from the
Must be
laptop
nice,
like
George.
we did.
Thanks. No, but yeah, I'm going to the last show because it's closest and it's a fucking weekend and I can enjoy myself. But yeah, man, you'll have to call back next week and tell us what the set was like.
For sure, for sure.
So enjoy yourselves tomorrow. Obviously, you got Twisted, Gmo, Young Wicked, Gorilla Voltage out there holding it down. They're in Pittsburgh tonight. They'll be in Indy tomorrow, Chicago on Friday, and that's as far as I know. But you want to give anybody a shout out, Josh?
Oh, I got to give it to my homie John here in Anderson. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Oh,
Whoop, whoop.
Anderson. All right, brother.
All right, later.
Take care. Thanks.
Bye, buddy. So, yeah. Good.
You want to go to the next call?
I mean, who do we got? Let him wait a minute. Let him wait a minute. Because I think one of them called me Buttons, so they're going to wait.
No, they didn't.
They did. That one did. That bottom one did.
Oh, did he?
So we got the call screener, which is the best shit ever. We have Toxic Tim out next door answering the phones and making sure that we don't have any irate customers calling to infiltrate the beauty that is the Hookup Show. So we get to like see like their name, why they're calling, and all that shit. So yeah, we get to do that. That's fun. That's like looking at your guys' comments and not addressing them if you're talking shit on me for pushing the buttons.
Whatever,
that,
MC Buttons.
I have that benefit. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that we could touch on. The con, I know we could talk about the con for a minute, but we can't because they didn't announce it yet per se. So that's something that exists that is fun that may be touched on at some point.
See, like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's so many things going on, but what can and can we not?
I'm going to Tech 9 on Friday. I'm going to go to that.
Yeah, I wanted to go say what up to Rob and everything.
Rob,
but,
Adam, shouts out to our boys, Steve, who handles the merch there. Defect is going. I know he's going. I told Tim to come on out and maybe he'll roll with me or show up there with at the same time. So yeah, we're going to Tech 9 Friday to, Magic Ninja holding it down at Tech 9, so that'll be cool. And then there's a Comic Con in Metro Detroit this weekend. So I know I'm going to that. I'm going to meet Dennis Rodman. That's what I'm excited for. Again, I like sports, and he's the Worm.
You're going to
You and him have the same nickname for different reasons. Sorry, it was just too easy. Actually, the reason that I had that good quip is because Nick said it to me while I was telling you that on the phone. So yeah, so that's what's going on this weekend. I'll be out there promoting a little bit Magic Ninja stuff in Novi on Saturday. Maybe Defect will help me promote. And yeah, so that's what's going on there. While I know that the Boondocks tour hits Lansing on Sunday.
All right.
So I was thinking about doing that.
Is there anything else going on Saturday, though?
I don't know.
It's kinda
Twisted.
Is it a special day or something?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. Nope, that's not a special day.
Oh, no?
Nope, not a special day. Phil is referring to his baptism. He's finally going to be dipped in the waters of
have the sins washed off, right?
No. So yeah, it is. It's Saturday, asshole. So, anyways, gotta love the Facebook comments. I appreciate each and every one of you in the Facebook giving us props, talking some shit, doing what you do. I love every
What
fan.
would a chat be without any shit talkers?
I love them. It is what it is, man. It's all good. It's all love. It's all poop emojis. Better than emojis are sound effects. There you go. Anyways, all right. Let's take the next 2 calls, and then we'll play a new song.
All right. Do you want?
It looks like, we'll play 2 new songs. So yeah, let's take the calls and we'll play some songs. All right, go ahead.
All right. 2 or 3. Which one you want?
Surprise me.
Surprise you?
And you went and did that.
Yeah. How you like that surprise?
Turn me down, Vinny.
Hey, what's going on? I just turned it off now.
All right, how are you, Vinny?
I'm good. How are you, Michael and Philip?
I'm good.
good.
Michael is doing fabulous, Vincent.
That's fantastic.
So this is not the Vinny, the fresh Vinny. This is the New Jersey Vinny, who is our street team lead out there in New Jersey. So
Absolutely.
Vinny's been around a minute. I remember when we first started Twisted Shop, he used Vinny Madrox as his name for an order, and I'm like, really, bro? Really, bro?
That's been a nickname since back in high school.
That's because you look like Jamie Madrox's younger brother.
I'm a little chubby.
So what's up, man? How have you been?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited for the Salt Lake City show. I'm trying to put a little money away here and there so I can get out there.
Oh, yeah, August 26th, Salt Lake City. Yeah. So we couldn't talk about it last week because they hadn't opened the doors and put up the fucking posters yet, but at least we know the after show, which is Blaze, fucking dead homie, One Less G in the Hood in its entirety.
You need to stop hitting the table.
Oh, my God, I'm so excited. I won't be there. Maybe I can ask George if he'll let me go. But I would love to see that show because, to me, that full length, that's what pushed Blaze into the stratosphere of the Juggalo world.
The only thing I have with that is that's going to be a long after show. If you're doing a full LP and then performances by AMD and ROC.
That is a long day. Let's look at it as what it really is. It's a one-day festival, per se. I mean, I'm not saying that's what it is, but when you look at all of Majik Ninja, we've got 9 artists. They're all going to perform at some point, I would think, but you don't know. You've got to be like, what is it? What isn't it?
A nice little nugget you're dropping there.
Well, I don't know what I'm dropping, but I know that I can only assume if 420 was what 420 was, which was holy shit, this can only go one step further because it's a fucking mystery show. What happened at the last mystery show, Vinny? Were you there?
I was not there. It was my son's 12th birthday, and I couldn't make it, but I did make it to the Green Beer, Bud, and Blood show the next day.
Did you hear what the last mystery show was?
Of course I did. It was Most Tasteless.
Most Tasteless.
That was a good show.
With the hoodies and the camo pants.
Oh, I like to think that authenticity of taking it back to what it was for Most Tasteless is what Majik Ninja does.
Absolutely. I mean, they did it with the Freak Show in Philly also.
Took the words right out of my mouth. So, and they're doing it again with Freak Show in Indy.
That's right.
Or is it Kokomo? Kokomo, yeah. Indy, semantics. It's Indiana. But yes, so I would think that whatever is going on with that after show, you have to think for the after show to be that devastating, what's before?
My head has been spinning ever since the original black and white picture surfaced.
So somebody on Facebook just said we need to give away plane tickets to SLC. That's the giveaway.
That would be fantastic.
I'd give that shit to myself.
I was going to say, if there's a 2 plane ticket giveaway, I think that might
Everybody's
be rigged,
fucked,
and Mike and I might win.
We're all just going to confiscate them before they even get available for the...
I'm flying.
George will be like, hey, raffle's off tonight. And
I'll be like, a kid named Michael won.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just going to have to give it to him.
Phil, a defect.
Right. Defect's going to smuggle himself away in the luggage. But no, man, for real, I can only anticipate that the Salt Lake City show is going to be what it's going to be. We don't even have details on Devil's Night either. And those tickets are already on sale.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was kind of odd too. I've been waiting to I haven't even heard anything even around.
Like,
the
I don't even know what the
office
fall
about
tour is going to be yet, but Devil's Night already being on sale, it's going to sell out. I can't even speculate. I can't do it because I don't know, and I don't want to give you false information. But yeah, Salt Lake City. I want to go. Defect, what do you think?
I want to go.
I don't know, Vinny. Maybe you should start a convoy from New Jersey to Salt Lake and swing by and grab us.
I'm not driving a school bus all the way out there. I got like 3 miles per gallon.
We'll hijack a Greyhound. It'll be fine. It happens in Detroit all the time.
Yes.
It's true.
So yeah, man. So you're hyped for that. That's what's up.
Sorry.
You know, there's so many things. Like I said, like, I don't mean to be like beating a dead horse, but there's so many things going on. It's hard to like keep up with everything. So like
so much promo to push out.
I gotta love you for it. Another street teamer calling it.
Good.
But yeah, man. So there's so much going on. Like, you know, you forget to mention Freak Show in Kokomo. Obviously,
It's July 15th, right?
I don't know the date.
I believe it's July.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
remember
July
the date. I'd have to go look
Yeah.
at my computer.
It's July 15th.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going down for it.
I'm going to that.
I will.
Are you going to that, Vinny?
No, I'm definitely not going to be able to make that.
Definitely. He said definitely not.
See,
I'm out
all
as
these
well.
all these cool shows like this, they don't ever do in Detroit. Like they haven't done Freak Show, the most tasteless one.
You're right.
You know,
You are right.
why-
Freak Show was so good. Freak Show was so good.
I bet.
That was incredible.
We
But it
got
was
to
on the
go.
other side of the earth.
Yeah, I've actually been to both of them. I've been to every mystery show Twisted's ever done, actually, because they did
don't gotta brag.
one in Cleveland, they did one in
That's all it does. It's
Lansing.
a show,
They
but,
did.
you know.
I'm just that guy. I have to go to Salt Lake City now.
And that cheesesteak before Freak Show was pretty damn good, too.
I love
yeah.
food, as you can tell.
As it shows.
I mean, you don't
No.
get this skinny looking at the food. I'll be honest.
Now, when you tell the missus that you're going to Salt Lake, can I please be in the room when you make that phone call?
I might just
I was
not
actually
say
just talking to
anything.
her about it about 3 hours ago, and she hasn't texted me back yet.
Okay, you're talking about your
We're
missus,
having a nice
right?
conversation. I bring it up, and she hasn't responded yet.
That's how you know you're in trouble, Vinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So yeah, I don't know. If I'm going to go, I'm not telling anybody. I'm just going to be like, hey, something came up. I'm not coming home for 48 hours. Figure it out.
Right.
Jeff Terry says, quit with the Freak Show already. Jeff Terry, I'm going to tell you about Freak Show. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Cheesesteaks
It
for
was
my
really,
Freak
really
Show.
cool.
It was good. It was a good show. They looked almost just like that, just without the hair, Jamie. But it was cool, and I think that's the cool thing we're doing. Like, for me as a fan, legit fan, being able to being able to get a picture with them in the Freak Show look, a la 2000. In 2000 and
You were geeking out,
Oh
weren't you?
fuck yeah! I was like, I gotta get this picture, guys. Please,
yeah, he
please,
was.
please. The 16-year-old in me was fucking losing his mind.
Yeah.
So the fact that we can do a Freak Show in Kokomo and then offer that as a VIP thing, that's what to me sells the idea of the show. Like
Throwback show.
Absolutely. That you want everything to be as you remembered it from
yeah.
the some people that's the best time in their lives.
Yeah, that's super dope.
That was
dude.
the only disappointing thing for me of the 25th anniversary Freak Show was that the VIP was literally just the Welcome to the Underground VIP. I was really hoping it would be something special, like a special poster or special anything, but, you know.
Yeah, that's true, because that fell in the middle of a tour. You're right.
It did.
You're right. And I don't even remember the VIP from the mystery show because I was doing merch, so I don't remember anything from that besides being an asshole to
I
that
fell
venue.
asleep upstairs behind the banner.
So if anyone's ever been to, where is that? Where was that?
No, that was in Rhode Island.
Rhode
Connecticut.
Rhode
Island,
No,
that's it, yeah.
no.
Most Tasteless?
Where was that?
The mystery show?
It was in
That was at
What
the
city? What city?
ballroom, or not ballroom.
Fayette Ballroom.
Not the.
Who knows what city it was?
Providence.
Providence. Okay, so in Providence,
Providence.
this fucking... By the way, the hot dogs are phenomenal in Providence. I'm a
yes.
food connoisseur,
Yes.
everyone. But no, this venue had a fucking gigantic booth in the merch area. Like a sit-around circle booth. And I was like, where can I put this? I don't know. Just don't let anything happen to it. We took the fucking booth out the back door, put it on our truck for the entirety of the show. The loaders left, and we left the fucking booth in the street and just left. We're like, fuck you. No one wanted to help? Not my booth, not my problem. So that guy was not too cool. That's what happens when I'm in charge. I'm kind of a dick about that shit. I don't know.
But
It was funny.
I was sleeping upstairs in the green room behind the banner. And
Oh,
then,
you were there for the VIP?
Yeah. And I woke up during the VIP, and I come around the banner, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
That's not creepy at all.
It was creepy in retrospect. Paul was like, what the
The
fuck?
banner during a picture.
You just hear snoring coming.
I don't snore.
That's not true. So, all right, Vinny, we're going to cut you off because the other person's been waiting too long and you're just taking
That's
up
fine.
space. All right, Vinny, we love you.
Vinny.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Later.
Deal it.
Bye, buddy.
Can I just call attention to the Gmo ski hat that Phil is wearing right now?
Currently available on the Psychomania tour. He has more of them that were supposed to go out today, and because they didn't, he's been wearing this all day.
Yep.
And it's a good Gmo hat.
It
And
is.
it's got a different pattern if you could. Oh, there it is. There it is.
So
Shouts out to Gmo
I'll get these
Ski
out
Hats.
tomorrow, and they'll be...
You can currently
Saturday?
buy them on the Psychomania tour. We just had more, and we wanted to get them all out there. I could put them up on the web store.
That's some fine fur on there, man. That's,
Andy, get out of the chat with that nonsense, you little hussy. Shouts out to Andy Sherman. Shouts out to Bakelo holding it down on that tour. He's out there killing it, I heard. So thank you to him. Find him.
that's how you get the triple.
Find him
threat.
selling that triple threat.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like burrowing through the crowd a la a honey badger Gmo style. But all right, let's take the last caller because we just clear the lines.
Hello.
What up, ninjas?
What up? How much is a box of Girl Scout cookies? About $3.50?
Maybe. Inflation, they got these boys up around $4.50 around here.
They get me every time. We were in the mall and they set up a kiosk. I'm gonna tell you, the smartest fucking thing they could have done was set up a
they got
kiosk.
me and my girl too.
And I'm like, if I have cash, I'm that guy. Like, I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm not turning down a Girl Scout cookie.
Right.
Second of all,
Especially the tag-alongs.
Yes, I was about to say tag
Samoans.
I'm all about the tag-alongs.
You know where they got me at? The bank. They
Ooh,
set
they
up out
know.
front
They're
of the
like,
bank.
they should set up right outside the ATM.
Yeah, just
Sir,
like,
we
we just-
know
we know
you
you
got
just-
that cash.
Yeah.
They just need to. They have to have a square. Like Girl Scouts, listen to me.
It just needs to be available year
I'm gonna
long.
school you on your hustle. Get with the times.
Yeah.
If you take credit card, I would be broke.
Yep.
I never have cash, but the one time
They
we're in
just
the
need to
mall,
make it available year long.
I cut a corner. There's a kiosk full of fucking Samoas. What do they say? Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? My wife's like, no. I'm like, fuck yes, we would. Here's
Yeah.
my money. How much can I get for 20?
Dude, I'm all about buying the cases of tag-alongs.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I go broke.
Problem is
Then you throw a box in the freezer.
Oh god.
It's in Kentucky, and this is a legend, by the way. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. It was on the news. But this chick in Kentucky, right? She led a Girl Scout troop, drove up to where she picks the cookies up, loads 15 grand worth of cookies, and bounces. And now the police are looking for her, and she's on the run.
If tag-alongs are in that, I'll find her.
I can smell them. I know where she is.
I was dying. I was like, who's going to bounce with 15 grand worth of cookies other than somebody who's taking them home?
There's a first for everything, man.
But yeah, you're right. They should sell Girl Scout cookies year long. That should be the year-long hustle.
They
It
do.
should- Where?
They do.
Where?
So listen to this.
On Amazon?
No, there's a store.
Mike would be the guy to know this.
I know this.
And he's been holding out this whole time.
stumbled upon it. So I don't know in every city because obviously I'm local to the D. But I went to a play at the Fisher Theater. There's a Girl Scout store which stocks said cookies year round.
Where's
No
At
way.
the Fisher Theater?
At the Fisher Theater, inside the Fisher Theater.
But can you only get into it if the Fisher's open?
During regular business hours, the Fisher's open, not for plays. During play season
Right,
or show time, it's closed. So I went there for a play. I think we saw Sweeney Todd off Broadway, just something to do.
That's good.
It's good.
Yeah, it
Sweeney
is.
Todd's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Anyways, but walking by, I'm like, you literally see the light. It's like a beam of heaven just shining down on this well-placed point-of-purchase display of Samoas, tagalongs, Thin Mints,
Oh man,
I can't help myself. I was just like, oh my god.
Do we know any
kinda wish you would've
scientists
told
that
me
can
that.
actually dissect this and tell us what the there's got to be something in there to make them so addictive.
By the way, we're not talking about anything relevant to Magic Ninja right now, and I
Just
apologize. Girl Scout cookies are that important to
Everything else gets put on hold to talk about Girl Scout
One
cookies.
last thing, though. You could probably mail order these motherfuckers, right? Like, you could go on girlscoutcookies.com or something.
No,
Maybe.
because I've
There's
looked
got-
and I
there's
cannot
gotta
find
be.
them on the
After this
website.
show, you will be able to, because we have a business in a box right now.
Yeah, if they don't, they need to do
But
that.
Girl Scouts are getting smart. They got Girl Scout ice cream.
I'm going to look it up.
They got
All
Girl
right.
Scout Reese's. Reese's is the correct pronunciation, even though I'm from Michigan and we call it Reese's. Reese's has their 3, I think, flavors of a Girl Scout candy bar. You can also get Girl Scout cereal.
Yeah, I've seen the cereal.
So, I mean, the Girl Scouts are getting hip. But you know who else is getting hip is Keebler and E.L. Fudge now makes knockoffs of the Samoa and the Thin Mint, which they call grasshoppers.
Yeah, but I think they always have.
I don't know.
I believe they always
I only
have.
know
I'm
it
not
in
gonna
recent
lie.
times.
I mean, we got to see when Keebler and when Girl Scouts came out,
That's true.
who's really ripping off of who.
I got one other little bit of nugget of knowledge for you, and this is maybe more important than the cookies. I know that's a hard step to reach.
Ugh.
I don't know if we can get off the cookie topic, but I'm with you.
Check this out. So there's this dude, right? And he went out on a date. Have you heard about this?
This happens every day. So you got me going so far.
Take this date to Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Phenomenal
And
movie.
she's acting all shady. She's on her phone the whole time, right? So he gets mad and sues her, takes her to court for the $13 it costs for the movie ticket because he got mad.
That's ridiculous. That's some Judge Judy shit. That's petty.
I don't know, but it almost sounds like something that you would actually probably do.
No, I
I
would
don't
just.
know.
No, I would.
No, you'd probably have left her there and been
No.
like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and then just took off.
No, I wouldn't, because honestly, first of all, let's be honest. There's no girls wanting to go with this to the movies.
I'm not saying.
First of all,
I'm
now
not
if it
saying
was
that.
my
I'm saying
guy,
back in the day.
I'd say something. Oh, back in the day, I don't remember. Why would you go to the fucking movies and watch the movie? Let's be real. If you're taking a girl to the movies, you're not watching said movie. You're making sweet nothings up in the corner.
I don't know how high it is up there in the D, but in that town, for a regular movie, it's damn near $13 here. If I paid twice $13 to see Guardians 2, I'm not getting up. You can take your happy ass and get off the phone and go, but I'm staying and watching the movie.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
give a
saying.
fuck.
I wouldn't leave. I would just be like, I don't know you, bitch. I'd be the guy. I'd move a few rows back and be like,
I don't
get
know.
off your fucking phone!
Down front.
Hey, right down in front.
Be like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom real quick, and then get up and move 2 rows back.
I remember, like, when I was in high school, so you're talking, this is like half my life ago, we would go to the movies, like, after school on the weekdays and just be obnoxious teenagers. And there's never anyone there. But the one time someone else is there, the movie gets quiet, and all you hear is, shut the hell up, please. Like, they told us to shut the hell up and then added please afterwards. And I'm like, touche.
No, me and a
like,
couple.
you got me good.
See, what we used to do is me and a couple of my friends would go to the movies, and then we'd go back the following day and then give away each scene before it happened.
He's gonna stab that bitch. We were the assholes who would, like, go to different theaters, like, as the movie has already started, and find a seat. So you're like, you see 2 or 3 movies at a time.
Right.
And I remember when a new movie would come out, they'd be like, everyone's in, everyone's seated. They'd turn the lights on and be like, we're going to come check everyone's ticket to
I've
make
never had
sure
that
you're
happen.
in the right theater.
I've never had that happen.
In some uppity
Me neither.
theaters, they've been known to. Now all the theaters have goddamn recliners. Like, I find myself falling asleep.
I don't know. I like them. I like them better than them uncomfortable ass seats they used
Hold
to
on
have,
a second.
man.
So, all right, Tree 50, I don't mean to be rude, but we're going to get off here. We're going to play some music, and then we're going to come back.
It's all good. Magic Ninja for life.
For life,
For
brother.
life.
Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. All right,
later.
Steve, let's go ahead and defect. Let's go ahead and roll into Gmo Ski front seat, taken from the sampler. Thank you. Hello.
niggas wanna witness the filth, well I'ma really take you with me to kill. Now get in the front seat. Oh, you think the shit I'm spitting is ill? Well wait till I slit his shit and it spills. While you in the front seat, it's too late to try to get me to chill. Matter of fact, nigga, give me the drill. That shit's in the front seat. I'ma show you how sadistic it feel. It gets gritty, rich city is real. Yo, you in the front the lights a bit. Motherfuckers know what time it is. I'm conducting experiments, an unlicensed scientist. Knife sharp enough to fight a fucking leviathan. Wait for my patient's last breath, then I siphon it. Liquid nitrogen in a 10-gallon pot. Freeze a nigga's face, then slam it on the countertop. You want shock rap? This is 10,000 watts. Bitch, I'm on stage giving G.G. Allen props. They calling me a chauvinistic masochist. I tell them I'm an entrepreneur slash philanthropist. Now watch me perform surgery on an acid trip. Cause an accident to replace organs with random shit. The African honey badger is ravenous, slashing a bitch's abdomen, then wrapping in bandages. Coast to coast, motherfuckers are vanishing. Now they the filth factory sacrificial inhabitants. You niggas wanna witness the filth? Well I'ma really take you with me to kill. Now get in the front seat. Oh, you think the shit I'm spitting is ill? Well wait till I slit his shit and it spills. While you in the front seat, it's too late to try to get me to chill. Matter of fact, nigga, give me the drill. That shit's in the front seat. I'ma show you how sadistic it feel. It gets gritty, rich city is real. Yo, you in the front seat, all you see is bloodshed when I drop a rhyme. My rap book look like the Necronomicon. When I open it, ghosts come from behind the lines. All the souls from the foes I lyrically sodomize. I was my mama's little disaster. I'm sitting in a U-Haul truck getting plastered. This shit is packed to the limit, full of pastors, and I'm finna dump it in a chemical reactor. Splash. Bitch, I'm about to blow with insane raps. You and your crew can get a live grenade and play catch. I told Nobi he could put the 12 gauge back. I'm old school, I'd rather strap a bitch to the train tracks. Two lesbians, Marianne and Lisa, say goodbye. One of them died from anesthesia. You call it a dead body, I call it an easy fuck. I'm Dr. Evil with his motherfucking pinkies up. You niggas wanna witness the filth? Well I'ma really take you with me to kill. Now get in the front seat. Oh, you think the shit I'm spitting is ill? Well wait till I slit his shit and it spills. While you in the front seat, it's too late to try to get me to chill. Matter of fact, nigga, give me the drill. That shit's in the front seat. I'ma show you how sadistic it feel. It gets gritty, rich city is real. And you in the front seat. Decomposing bodies got them sitting crisscross style. Stitches on their face so I can make them all smile. Tongues removed with the eyeballs gouged. You can smell the release of enzymes and compounds. Stand aside, you finna see a mastermind. Make a masterpiece out of broken bones and shattered spines. Strategize on how to make them agonize. Fantasize about snuff porn until the camera died. You niggas better beware of a sick fuck. I'm cutting off silicone titties like nip tuck. This slut wanted implants, but I was pissed drunk. Fucked around and got my syringe stuck in the bitch butt. Niggas end up in a full body cast. Put them on the dolly, then push them down the lobby fast. It's time to operate. Where's my hockey mask? Now I'm eating guts with lunch in a salami bag. You niggas wanna witness the filth? Well I'ma really take you with me to kill. Now get in the front seat. Oh, you think the shit I'm spitting is ill? Well wait till I slit his shit and it spills. While you in the front seat, it's too late to try to get me to chill. Matter of fact, nigga, give me the drill. That shit's in the front seat. I'ma show you how sadistic it feel. It gets gritty, rich city is real. And you in the front seat.
So many sizes, shapes, and silly faces. Everything from glasses to braces. Short hair, long hair, red, brown, or blonde. A fascination, fixation with heads, I am fond. I keep collect them, talk to them, protect them. None of my heads ever get damaged, not at all. Some show up rough and don't make the cut. And never see the shelf on the wall. I like the big eyes just like anime. The ones that speak loud volume still with no words to say. I like the big lips even if they're closed. But I don't prefer a big nose. But on this occasion I suppose, seeing how the eyebrows are still intact, I put it on the shelf and see how the other heads react. They can be pissy and catty to most of the new, and they've only accepted a seldom few. Still I get to see all of you. And I don't wanna get ahead of myself, but all important things to me are on my favorite shelf. I got heads from around the world, I got quite a collection. I got heads on a shelf. And I don't even wanna swat no flies, so they all take a bath of formaldehyde. I got heads from around the world, I got quite a collection.
If you know me, then you gon' see it. I'm a slacker of rapid reportings. Even the song we're recording, I'm still writing. Been hoarding heads inside of a boarding shed. The star of the morning said it's better when more is dead. But now I got so many, plenty different kinds, many on the fly. baselines popping up like FaceTime. One swag, it's game time. You probably find some blood up on my waistline. That's where I let the blade hide. I said I am, but I ain't fine. These fucking heads are in my way every day now. I guess I better go and figure out a way, to get them on and jumping out the shit by the end of the day, bruh.
Cool. And I don't wanna get ahead of myself, but all important things to me are on my favorite shelf. I got heads from around the world. I got quite a collection. I got heads on a shelf. And I don't even wanna swat no flies, so they all take a bath of formaldehyde. I got heads from around the world. I got quite a collection. I got heads on a shelf. And I don't wanna get ahead of myself, but all important things to me are on my favorite shelf. I got heads from around the world. I got quite a collection. I got heads on a shelf. And I don't even wanna swat no flies, so they all take a bath of formaldehyde. I got heads from around the world. I got quite a collection. I got heads on a shelf.
Wow. So while we were listening to some new music from both Gmo and Twisted, Twisted went live on their Facebook and announced the convention. There's the ad. February 9th, 10th, 11th, 2018, Sterling Heights, Michigan. The website is live. You guys can head over there and check it out. www.astronomicon.com. Obviously, Twisted will be in the house. Mick Foley, Sid Haig, Kane Hodder, and many, many more coming soon. Tickets are already on sale. Hotel rooms are available. You get a discounted rate if you order it through Astronomicon.com. So I always want to Twisted shop.
Yeah, no, you're
and if you guys want to call and get your rooms, just obviously reference Astronomicon to get your discounted rate. That's crazy that they did that while we were doing this. Props to them. Thank you for the shout out. They are obviously in Pittsburgh right now, and it looked like there was a shitload of people in the streets. Yeah, wow, cool, crazy,
dude. I am so fucking excited. I really got to take a piss. Hold on.
You have to take a piss?
I gotta go.
In the middle of the show, you're gonna go take a. What the fuck are you wearing, Phil?
Beautifulness.
Oh my god, this show. Oh my god, he's knocking things down. Is that a crop top? That's his half shirt. Oh Jesus, Phil. I'm speechless. Defect, get in here because I can't be alone after what just happened. What the fuck? He's dancing in the hallways. He's dancing in the hallways. Jesus,
that was really weird.
That was
really weird.
He got excited and had to piss himself.
What was that about his crop top?
Okay, so that we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Phil got this shirt from our screen printer because they used it as a test. So it's got all kinds of weird print on it, and he just wears it around. And one day he walked up to Jamie and was like, "Hey, I need you to sign this." And Jamie's like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" And so it's just become like a joke. I didn't know he was actually wearing it because Phil was in here before I came in and sat down. So I'm not looking at his fucking belly, but he's wandering around in this fucking half shirt up here. It's very strange.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm flabbergasted, and it threw me for a loop.
Phil's kind of off like that though. Like he
has no problem walking around without a shirt on, and I just don't get it. Very comfortable. We have bottomless Thursdays, but I never thought we'd jump into Crop Top Tuesday. Jesus Christ, Phil.
So Astronomicon, man, that's huge.
Astronomicon, yeah. So it's in
February 9th, 10th, and 11th.
9th, 10th, 11th, 2018.
Is there any other information we can divulge?
You can go to the web. I can show you the websites. It's literally up and running right now. I've been working on it.
Can people get tickets now?
Yeah, tickets are on sale.
Tickets are available. Do you get them at Twisted Shop?
Nope.
Or?
You have to go to astronomicon.com. So here's the website. I'm showing Defect the website, everyone. So if you go home, you can see the first 4 announced guests.
And there's many more. Like that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Like we already have a few more in the works. But they're like, you got to wait till they like sign on the dotted line before you can tell everyone.
Yeah.
But like, I want to know who people want to see. Like, who do you want to see at a con? Because you're going this weekend, right?
Yeah,
Who are you going to meet this weekend?
Well, I like going and looking like the art vendors and stuff.
So you like buying toys and shit?
Well, not even so much toys, like just stuff for the wall. Like I got a lot of horror stuff up in my living room. And occasionally I'll have somebody autograph it. Like I got Doug Bradley's autograph. I got Kane Hodder. I got Robert England.
Okay, yeah, Robert
Jeffrey
England.
Combs.
That's what's up. Yeah,
so all that type of shit I'm into. But yeah.
Okay,
I
so
love
for
the horror
me,
stuff,
like I like the pop culture side of it because I don't do horror. Like, I get scared, I get nervous.
Well,
no, but for real, like I like pop culture. So for me, like, who have I gone to cons and been like excited for? Like, I watch Gotham. Robin Lord Taylor, who plays my dude Oswald Cobblepot, he's going to be in Novi this weekend. I'm going to meet his ass. To me, that's cool.
Yeah.
Last year it was Carmen, whatever her last name is, she plays Catwoman / Selena Kyle on Gotham. So to me, it's like those pop culture people. Fucking Deuce Bigalow, male gigolo.
Right.
Rob Schneider.
Right.
I'm going to meet him. Like, that's what I like to do.
Right. It's funny. It's dope that you got Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder's our dude. Like, these are our people. Obviously, we want specific people to be there. And even though this is not strictly horror, you got to remember, like, Sid Haig, Kane Hodder, they're in Sick Man. They're in Place of the Woods. There's no reason they wouldn't come show love for the fam and be at our con.
I got kind of a funny story about Kane Hodder, if we got time for it.
I've got all the time in the world, and I hope that the kids are okay with it.
They like Kane Hodder, of course they do.
Shouts out to our boy Red. What up, Red?
So here's what happened. So the very, very first Ashtrays and Action Figures that we did, episode 1, right?
Episode 1.
I show up. Right, exactly. I show up.
I get to use that button. I'm sorry.
I show up to do the show, and I turn a corner in the Magic Ninja office, and there's Kane Hodder staring at me, and he says, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" Because he was there to do Place in the Woods.
Oh yeah.
And they were doing face paint. He hadn't left for it yet. But you just don't expect to turn a corner and see Kane Hodder sitting there.
Right.
So later that night, I don't remember the conversation, but for whatever reason, I think they were calling him that night to do an interview. Right?
Okay.
And George was like, they were trying to figure out how to call him, and they were weird about giving me the number, and Kane was like, "Who, this guy?" And he fucking grabs me by the throat, lifts me up in the air, and I'm a big guy. Like, I'm not.
You're marginally.
I'm a pretty big guy.
You're a stocky gentleman. You're not a big guy.
Right. But he just out of the
You'll
blue
beat an ass.
grabs me by the throat, lifts me up in the air, one-handed, and slams me into the posters that are right outside of George's office.
So the first time he met Jason Beeve, they're in my office, and Kane and I are talking, and we're talking about some merch, because Kane is a merch guy, too. Like, right. Kane loves our merch.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that about
Super
him.
cool guy. I'm not, like, by the way, like, that was
phenomenal.
Awesome. As a horror
and this
fan,
one scared me
cool,
a little
like,
bit.
Being choked out by Kane Hodder.
Jason walks in, and Kane's standing there, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Kane." And Beeve's like, "Hi, I'm Jason." He punches him right in the fucking chest, and you can hear it thud. And I'm like,
yeah.
I thought he killed him. And he's like, "I'm Jason." I'm like, "Oh, that was great."
Yeah.
And
he's a badass.
I didn't know he does the strangle thing, right?
Yeah.
So the first time I ever met him was at Rock and Shock in 13. I drove the merch out. We were filming the documentary for Along Crooked Road, and they're just filming interactions. And, I'm like, "Oh, hey, can I get a picture with you?" And so I thought the guy filming was going to take my fucking picture, not film me. And he's like, "Sure." And he fucking grabs me by the throat, and I make the most uncomfortable face ever. And it's like in the documentary now, and I'm like embarrassed. But it was like, he's a badass. He put Dustin in the hospital at Days of the Dead. He squeezed his fucking neck so hard that something erupted, and Dustin was like, "I have to go to the hospital."
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So Kane is a fucking badass. We love you. We can't wait to see him.
My God. Well, let me get out of Phil's spot. He's back. He's got his chest out.
Put a goddamn shirt on over there. I want you to walk across facing the camera so that everyone can see what we're working with here. Sideways crab walk. There it is. There it is. Jesus Christ. Everyone's now disgusted.
Oh, no one's disgusted.
So yeah, man. So the con is announced. So Defect, get your headphones back on so you can hear me. I want to tell you all the other cool stuff that's on the website. Granted, it's still very new.
Oh, you're good.
We've got the events page, which the events are coming soon, but there is an event listed in within the website. You just have to like kind of do your due diligence, if you will, peruse and see it. We'll get to it when I explain it. But obviously, if you go to lodging, we got a real cool graphic from the hotel. There's a fucking water park attached to the hotel. You can get tickets to the water park for $10 for the day. If you're staying in the hotel, that's the only way to do it is if you stay at the hotel. Water park's dope. I want them to put like some extra late hours on that bitch so I can hit that water slide. There's a fucking ATM, 24-hour reception, daily housekeeping, late checkout available. It is non-smoking, but there's a real cool patio because you know how everyone likes to do their thing. There's room service, free parking. There's a fucking bar and restaurant attached to it. Literally, you go to this hotel for the weekend, you don't ever have to leave. And your mic is
not
muted.
I was just looking at the website. It's only $60 for the weekend.
For the whole weekend?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Tell me that's not a good deal. Tell me that's not a good deal.
That's dope. I bet it's going to be the bomb.
So then there's the ticketing. If you go to the ticketing, we obviously have the weekend pass, which $60 is your best deal. Friday's $30, Saturday $35, Sunday $25. Obviously, it's very typical in the con world to have your dailies as well as your weekend hookup. Kids 5 and under, free all weekend. All weekend. You got kids, bring them. This is a family-friendly, fun event. Kids 6 to 12, we're charging $15 flat rate. You can get your children's passes only at the door. We don't want anyone like Phil ordering a children's pass and then we got to make them look silly at the front door.
So what's this VIP package?
That's what it is, man.
It's $200.
There is a VIP package, and there's like some real cool shit that comes with it. We put a lot of time and effort into thinking what we could do. So obviously, right off the bat, you get weekend admission. So your $200 really is only $140. You get early entry. You can skip the line of any celebrity that's available within reason, because obviously if there's somebody that you can only pay to meet and you have to wait your turn with your ticket, you can't do that. But like your Twisted, your Blaze, your Sid Haggs, your Kane Hodders, you being a VIP get to skip the line. You don't have to wait. You can go right to the front. Someone will help you and be like, all right, cool, you're a VIP, do your thing. There's a VIP lounge all weekend while the con is going that you get to go to. There's going to be snacks, drinks, hang out, a bathroom,
there's snacks,
a place
I'll be there all weekend
to shit. There's a little bit more exclusivity to that where you have to be a VIP to get into this. Whatever. So then there's the exclusive access to celebrity VIP party Saturday night featuring many of Astronomicon's celebrity guests. So there's going to be a party. VIPs are limited. There's only going to be a certain amount of VIPs in this party because once the VIP sells out, that's it. We're not going to be like, oh, we'll add some more. Like, it is what it is. So VIPs go to a special party Saturday night where other celebrities will be kicking it. Twisted will be there. We don't have a solidified thing as to a show schedule or what's going to happen outside of it being a party. But I've been to some fucking parties where there's like fucking karaoke from the guy from Clerks, getting drunk and hanging out. The guy from Pantera at a VIP party played like 4 songs. Like, there's been some real cool shit that go on at some of these VIP parties, and I know Magic Ninja doing the things that they do are going to make theirs as cool as possible. Obviously, the merchandise that you get with your VIP, you get a pass and a lanyard, you get a tote bag, you get a poster, you get a knit hat, you get a whiskey glass, you get a die-cut sticker, and you get your commemorative hat pin. So if you add up all that shit, it's almost like you just kind of aren't really paying for anything extra.
So something you told me, and just to clarify, because I know we have a lot of, we have our fan base, Magic Ninja's fan base, right? Yep. But Astronomicon isn't necessarily geared toward that demographic. It's got a lot of cool stuff like that, but it's made to be a more universal.
It's a family-friendly event. That's all I can say. Like, legitimately, we're not going to go and be like, this is only for horror fans.
Right.
Only for juggalos.
Like, it encompasses everything.
It's everything.
Pop culture.
Mick Foley has never done horror to my knowledge, but he's going to be there.
Right. So I guess what I'm getting at is people that aren't necessarily juggalos or Magic Ninja fans are going to be coming to this thing because it's more of a pop culture.
Yeah, it's like, we've done Rock and Shock, and there's there's thousands of people at Rock and Shock.
Yeah,
they're not all juggalos.
Right. Exactly.
They're fans of pop culture and horror and juggalo all in one. So it's like, this is that in Michigan.
Sweet.
That's the best way to describe it. If anyone's come out to see Twisted at Rock and Shock or Days of the Dead, that is something similar to what you're going to get at Astronomicon, only not only horror, not only Juggalo, it's going to be pop culture. Because a lot of the pop culture conventions, they don't know about Twisted.
Right.
Like, we've done Walker Stalker. That's because Twisted was such big fans of The Walking Dead. They were like, okay, we're going to fuck with you and see if this works. And hundreds of people who had never heard of us before were like, oh, we get to meet them for free? Fuck yeah. Let me just see what you're about.
Right.
Breaking out of the box and bringing the Juggalo world to the masses is what Twisted has the ability to do when they do Walker Stalker, when they do Days of the Dead. Days of the Dead, the first one I went to, people were like shit talking. Oh, the fans are going to fucking riot and they're going to knock shit over and they're going to fucking burn the place down. You don't know shit about Juggalos.
Yeah.
Like, we just want to have a good time.
Right.
So that in and of itself is why we want to do a con on our own, so that everyone can be like, wow, these people want to fuck with Twisted and I want to fuck with these people. It's like, yeah, man. We just want to bring it to everybody.
I'm excited.
So, yeah, man.
Where's my lanyard?
Will there be punch and pie?
For maybe in that VIP suite. You know what, for you, Phil, Saturday 2:30, punch and pie. I will be there. Because we'll all be there. Like, we'll all be there. Everyone, I would say, that has some sort of connection to Majik Ninja will be there in some aspect. Whether we're doing podcasts live or, you know, we've got to do stuff like... There's a million fucking jobs at a con. Like, I've done like 10 jobs at conventions.
Right.
So you can go sign up to be a vendor. Like, if you want to be a vendor at our con, you can apply on the website. It'll send us emails. We will go through the vetting process where we narrow it down because you can only have so many.
Right.
And then we'll contact everyone and be like, do you want to be a vendor? Cool. Right. And then there's obviously frequently asked questions, typical con stuff. I bought a ticket for a family friend. How do I do that? Can I buy tickets at the door? What does a ticket to the convention get you? So there's all this information right on Astronomicon.com. Can you do me a favor, Mr. Kind's Defect, and throw that ad up there one more time for everybody? Just so everyone can see where we're at. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. Shouts out to Eric for the logo. I think it's fucking dope. Him and Jamie schooled it.
That is dope.
Yeah. It's cool, man. I just hope everybody really gets into it and gets down on it and has a good time. You'll get to hang out with all of us, obviously, for some portion of the day.
And that's on the east side. It's not too far from where I stay.
Yeah.
I won't need a hotel room. I can just walk down there.
You're going to walk?
Probably. Get like a motor scooter.
You know what? It was 70 degrees this February, so I hope we got great weather.
It's not far from me either. That's what I'm loving, too.
Fuck yeah. So to answer questions that aren't addressed on the website, because obviously there's going to be a million questions and you can't put them all on there. I'm reading people on Facebook asking for volunteers.
Or you could call in.
Yeah, you could call in. Shit, we got calls. Let's take the call. This guy's been waiting 26 minutes. No more talking.
Who is it? Line 1?
Line 1. Matthew.
From Toronto.
Hey, what's going on?
Sorry for the long delay. We greatly apologize.
It's all good.
What do you want to talk about?
Good. I just had a couple questions about merch.
That's what's up.
Those M&E jerseys, the hockey jerseys.
Yep.
Are those going to be in the web store?
Do we sell out again?
Yeah, and I think...
Well, they're currently out on the Boondocks Blaze Lex tour, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know they were sold out. That's crazy. We're blowing through those.
I was going to get one at Free Tasteless, but you didn't have any.
Free Tasteless? Oh, no, we had the Free Tasteless jersey.
Yeah, because you were on the murder tour, so...
Yeah. So, no, I mean, we'll wait to see if the murder tour has any left. I would hope they don't. I don't know. I'll text their merch guy and see. But worst case scenario, we'll just reorder, and then you can get one because they fucking blow off the shelves pretty quickly. So, good call there.
Yeah, for sure. And also the M&E tank tops, you're getting more of those in or no?
Summertime. I mean, right now, I think there's
there's
the ones on the tour.
Yeah.
We got Young Wicked on the tour, but I hadn't necessarily known of any that are coming to the web store. But that's another thing that we can look into. So I appreciate those questions.
Oh, that's cool. And shout out to Defect for the ROC CD.
Shout out to Defect for the ROC CD. Shout out to him.
Thank you.
He says, thank you. Gunshots. All right, man, we want to give anybody else a shout out before we, or do you want to talk about anything else? You waited 30 minutes on hold, man. The floor is yours. If you're good, cool. If you're not.
Well, I was just going to give a shout out to my boy, Pork Chop.
Pork Chop! Oh, boy, that's what's up, Pork Chop. Shouts out to Pork Chop.
Hasn't called in a while.
Shouts out to Pork Chop.
Yeah. So I just hope he's doing all right, and my boy Troublemaker and Little Miss Trouble.
And all the baby troubles out there. All right, man.
Like all of them.
That's all of them. All right, Trouble. We'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, man.
All right, later.
So, Jeff Terry says I say the word tour funny. Is it because I'm Canadian?
Yes. He still slips up and says, like, dollar.
No, I don't. I say dollar. Dollar is proper.
You slip
tour
up sometimes.
Is the only way I know how to say it. Tour. It's just how I say it. I don't know. Anyways, I don't talk funny. You talk funny. Fuck you, Jeff. Line 3. Line 3 just popped on. Line 3, how you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Okay. I bet you I have an answer to your question.
Oh, please?
Your question is when is Twisted coming back to Texas?
Houston, preferably.
Oh, because they're going to be in Texas
there's the curveball
within a week.
there.
Within a week, they'll be in Texas.
Yeah, I know, but they're also that's also a 3.5 hour drive for me.
They're worth it. They're worth it.
They're always worth it, but
Houston, I would assume on the fall tour. I know the fall tour is ramping up to be a pretty big tour. It's going to be a big tour, spelled T-O-U-R, pronounced tour. You can't do them all the time. I know they were just there on the last fall tour, right? On the Spooktacular Horror Show tour.
Yeah, the last time I saw them live.
That's what's up. So I know that Boondocks, Blaze, and Lex were just in Houston. Did you go to that?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. But that's where we're at with that. But I would say look for dates in the fall of when Twisted will be back in Houston, Texas. Do you want to give anyone a shout-out?
No, because he's not listening right now.
He can always listen to the replay because you could be like, I shouted you out. I shouted you out on the gosh darn hookup. You could call it the gosh darn hookup, too, for sure. All right, well, no shouts out for him. Have a good night.
Bye. Yep.
All right, we're going to... I'm going to say that's not our PJ, but that is a PJ. Yeah, so line 1, PJ, are you there?
Yes, I am. What's up, Mike? What's up, Phil?
What's up, PJ? I don't know which PJ this is, but it's a PJ from New York.
Yeah, it's Pumpkin Jack.
Oh, good old Pumpkin Jack. What's up, man?
Oh, nothing much, man. I just wanted to say I really love the show. I love that it's called the HookUp because that's exactly what you guys are doing. You guys are hooking us up with info and free merch, and I thought, you guys do so much for us. I thought I would tell you a story.
Is it an appropriate story?
It's a funny story.
All right. If it gets too left field,
no.
You might get some buttons pushed on you. He's like, don't hang up. Don't hang up. I wasn't going to hang up on you. Shit, I don't do that. But, I mean, unless you're like, fuck me, then I'll be like, button push. No, but you might get some of those or a couple of those.
Oh, shit, I got shot. Ah, shit. They're firing at us.
No, you got you shit.
Oh, shit. All right. So, all right, I'll keep this short and sweet because I know other people are on the line. But I was on the tour. I was on road for 3 years. And on my second tour, I was in Indianapolis. Big clown love to Big Indy. Love that town. Love the people. But I was using every social media I could. MySpace, my Juggalo space, even Vampire Freaks, just to meet ninjas all over the country. And so I met up with this big homie named Pyro. If he's listening right now, much clown love, homie. But met up with this dude, and I told him, I've never been here before. I just want to shoot pool. So he takes me over to this bar. It's a Monday night. There's one pool table in the back. We go there. We're cracking balls, and I realize it's a black bar. We're two white guys being obnoxious in the back, and it's elderly couples tango night. So you got all these old people trying to like relive their youth while we're being loud and obnoxious, cracking balls, and they're looking at us like they're about to, beat the shit out of us, with their canes and whatnot. So we were like, all right, we need to get out of here. So
with their canes and whatnot, you've got a cane going one way and a walker coming at you from the other.
And somebody threw a wheelchair. I don't know where it came from.
Oh my god!
But so we walk over to this,
and they're doing
club.
Salsa.
Tango.
Oh,
Yeah.
tango. Sorry, the
Tango,
tango.
salsa, Roomba, whatever. They're just
getting down.
They actually do dance better than I do. All right, so we go over to this gentleman's club. Now, I can't really remember the name of it, so we're just going to say it was Club Penis, okay?
Club Penis?
And,
Is that what you just said? Club Penis?
Venus.
Oh, I thought it was going in a direction I didn't want to have anything to do with. So we have to have some clarification questions.
Sounds good. So we walk in. It's a Monday night, so we're the only two jack-offs in the entire club. So, of course, we're getting all the attention. And we just wanted, a quiet drink, whatever. We weren't looking to spend a whole lot of money. But this very lovely lady of the pole comes up to us. For this story, we're going to call her Cherry. And so Cherry comes up and she's like, hey, boys. And she's, flirting with us and all that, doing her job. And,
wait, is she a stripper?
She asked me, yeah.
Oh, okay, you're at a strip club. I missed that because you're at Club Penis. So, all right, so you're at a strip club.
Gentleman's club.
You're at a gentleman's club. Okay, all right. Okay, there it is.
So Cherry comes up. She says, hey, boys. She turns to me. She's like, would you like to dance? I was like, that sounds great, but my big homie here, he just got out of that breakup. He could really use some love. So she starts, rubbing his back, and she says, what's wrong, Sugar Bear? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And we both kind of look at each other like, does she know what she just said? And then she's, saying, are you boys juggalos? And I was like, yeah, is there a problem? She's like, no, I'm down. And she's like, I'm about to go up on stage. You guys want to come down and see me dance? I was like, we're just here for a quiet drink. She's like, I bet you I can get you to come down on the stage. I was like, all right, let's see what you got. So she goes over to the DJ. DJ announces her coming up on stage. And then all of a sudden I hear another love song come on.
Wow.
Now, that was the first music video I ever saw with both ICP and Twisted. Fucking love that music video.
Fun fact about that music video. Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. Did you know Kane Hodder is in that music video?
No.
Bet you didn't know that. That's
really?
The first time Kane Hodder met Twisted was that music video. There is a car doing donuts in that video.
Yeah. Right.
He's the stunt driver.
No shit.
And that's a true story. He told us that, and I was like, "That's fucking crazy." And he said that there was a shitload of free merch on this table for all of the actors and everybody, and nobody took anything. He said, "I fucking took it all." I'm like, "That's my dude." He's like, "I gave shit away to everybody I knew." Fuck yeah! That I didn't mean to cut you off. Just fun fact to circle back and relate it to Astronomicon.
This is why we love you, Mike. All that good info. You guys got the hookup. So as soon as I heard that song, I started freaking the fuck out. I grabbed Pyro by his shirt, and I was like, grab your fucking drink. We're going to the stage. And then I took out a 50, and I threw it at the bartender's face, and I was like, I need change. And we went down to the stage, and we just made it rain for that song. And for that one song, for that one night, we felt like kings. Like we had the whole club to ourselves and all that stuff. And so, Cherry had a great dance, whatever. She comes back to us to the bar after she goes back to the dressing room, whatever. And I was like, hey, you won the bet. What do you want? She's like, scotch, please. So got her a drink. And then we closed up and we're walking out, and the manager stopped us. And I'm like, oh, great. Now what's going to happen now? Is he going to, give us any kind of shit? He comes up to me and says, you boys are welcome here anytime. And I said, I'm a tourist, I've never been here before, but if you guys keep playing music like that, I will come in every time I'm in Indy. And he leans in real close, and he says, you got it, Ninja. Clown love.
That's what's up, man. Props to them.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere. And you don't even know. I was telling that to our FedEx guy yesterday, you don't know anymore who is and who isn't down. Like you look like me. I just go out in public. I'm at the grocery store. This happened like 2 weeks ago after the hookup. I'm on my way home. I'm at the grocery store. I had to pick up some shit, and I'm not wearing anything. Like I took off my hoodie. I was just wearing a black T-shirt, and I turn the corner, and I see these two mid to late 20s, a couple walking towards me, and all this girl's shirt said was sorry and shit. And I'm like, is that a Tech 9 shirt? And they're like, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And that's just, you don't know anymore. They wouldn't have looked at me and been like, he's down. They'd have been like, oh, look at this fucking schmuck buying pizza. Buying some hot and readies. So yeah, man, that's crazy, and that's a cool story, man. And that segued into a little tidbit for you. So yeah, man, you want to give everybody a shout out?
Yes, I would love to give a shout out to Red Fox Indie. Great photographer. Always see him at the gathering. Always see him taking amazing pictures of Twisted and whatnot. Really great stuff. Check it out. Also want to give a shout out to Big Pete in Indy as well.
Oh, I know him.
Good people. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all my Corpitos hatchets back in Texas and all of my New York ninjas. And I just want to say that next Wednesday, are you guys doing the hookup next Wednesday?
Yes, we are.
All right, that's my birthday, so I'm going to call you guys again and give you another funny story, all right?
All right, that's what's up, man. Thank you for calling. Shouts out to you on your birthday next week, and we'll talk to you.
All right, later, Phil. Later, Mike.
Later, brother. All right, let's go. I don't know. You want to just keep talking? I kind of feel like a dick. We're not playing too much music. What time is it? 7:15. All right, let's go into a song. Let's go into 2 songs, and then we'll come back and we'll keep talking.
All
right. On the hookup.
Never thought that I would wake up as a gutter beast. I was a piece of cloth cut from my pop's tea, deafened by the singing of the sirens in my favorite key. See, cold white skeleton break one bone at a time, selling and making them all in my mind, playing both sides, coming to find equally as sharp, serrated in the dark, blade, bark and bite, made the archetype for fangs on my succubi.
When I was young, I was told I could be what I wanna be. Swallow, scoop, behave yourself, play nice and chase dreams. And the world made me into what I had to be. Watch your back, protect your neck, keep your eyes on your enemies. So dope just to eat, village idiot, villainy, have a have not. Y'all don't wanna fuck with me. Don't get caught off guard, robbed and left to bleed. Just another chalk outline on the concrete. I'm gonna let my gun breathe. Grimy wise guy, fuck the world, fuck everything. If I want it, I'm gonna take it. Cause it's a jungle in the streets and we don't play captivity. I'm gonna let my gun breathe. Grimy wise guy, fuck the world, fuck everything. If I want it, I'm gonna take it. Cause it's a jungle in the streets and we don't play captivity.
Making a muck of my life on that white Denzel, flipping my jetliner upside down as we fell. Crown jewel of my hell was any bitch up on my hips, sticking secretive. The secret's out, you only good for sucking dick.
Sharp like razor blades, close shaves for days. What my mama made, fuck society, slave trade. Simple sheep turned wolf, soaked in savagery. Watch your mouth and stutter, step vendetta, get a blast from me.
That's a peace of mind before I blast and redefine the beast. I'm trapped beneath the finer things and cast a shadow on the weak. Apex predator, take what I want when I want, and yes, I'm under spell of hunger, stealing more than thrills and killing the hunt.
Killing the cunt, filling the blunt, puff into my eyes burn. Seeing red until your silhouette is in the fire. I go live while you run, you lame little liars. Call it quits and retire, beat for your last chance expire. I'm gonna let my gun breathe. Grimy wise guy, fuck the world, fuck everything. If I want it, I'm gonna take it. Cause it's a jungle in the streets and we don't play captivity. I'm gonna let my gun breathe. Grimy wise guy, fuck the world, fuck everything. If I want it, I'm gonna take it. Cause it's a jungle in the streets and we don't play captivity.
My life ago, I started selling dope and sniping hoes, and now I'm microphone checking and made in the game and taking no prisoners, no visitor to the dark side. You park and ride, I'm piping down the planet, grabbing a cock ring from Saturn. Man, I'm fucked in the cranium, devil in me, Damien. Fuck you and your beliefs, I do it simultaneous. I'll maim a bitch for taking me back to jail or claiming me mental patient. I'm aiming and then I'm banging till they brains are spraying.
You walking a thin line, my gun don't lie. He speaks to me all the time, respect, I get mine. I'm a demon by design, dirty deeds done dirt cheap. I murk, no mercy, curb stomp in the street sweep. I'm picking up a present for my new 1911. Send the heat straight to hell and even angels in the heaven. Time to meet your maker, be a money maker, shaker. Fall in with all the fakers, I am the Undertaker. I'm gonna let my gun breathe. pieces, ripping niggas to pieces. The creature, blacker than black, the main feature. Knock you out your sneakers, parasites and leeches. Trying to get a piece of this fan base that I'm reaching. Rap like a preacher, niggas catching the Holy Ghost. Blow you out your seats, lead the bullshit at the rodeo. Real deal, Holyfield, bitches get the chills. Skills hit you like a Zanny pill every time it spills. Yeah, I see they ice grills, but these dudes ain't for real. Can opener, nigga, you can get your top pill. Who is dope as us? Feel it like heroin in your veins. Apparently I'm insane, my destiny comes with pain. Just stepping out of the rain, shaking these heavy chains. Nigga, you wish you was Lex, so keep saying my name. I guess this is fame, got these dirty ass lames begging for my attention, hoping I give them lame. But no, every time we drop, bring fire to your body. Like we bug on these haters and it's never gonna stop. This one my bitches gon' rock to this beat. Just like a whole world shock, the samurais on top. Every time we drop, bring fire to your body. Now we bug on these haters and it's never gonna stop. What up? All my bitches like what? Young, wicked, and the samurai.
Bring fire to your block, Michael Myers in the drop, steady climbing to the top while you crying off a lot. I get violent with motherfuckers, the silence gonna stop. I'll be running on what? The samurai sharp. Understand that I'm a part of something greater than you haters in. Nothing's gonna stop me getting mine so I can pay the rent. Looking like it's something on your mind, well fucking say it then. I'm running through your city like a fucking mad paper man. Sharper than a razor, I can take your bitch to Flavorland. Couldn't make her happy, but I bet a real player can. Walk up to your building and tag my name with a sprayer can. Bet your bitch ass won't forget my fucking name again. M&E, we play to win, motherfuckers had to die. I'ma keep on killing shit forever, never satisfied. Shout out to my homies in my city, reppin' canonized. Young, wicked 303, the motherfucking samurai.
Every time we drop, bring fire to your body. Like we bug on these haters and it's never gonna stop. This one my bitches gon' rock to this beat. Just like a whole world shock, the samurais on top. Every time we drop, bring fire to your body. Like we bug on these haters and it's never gonna stop. What up? All my bitches like what? Young, wicked, and the samurai. Like why is you asking for this abuse? Tying your own noose, crash and burn without a parachute. Should be showing gratitude, cause I ain't even mad at you. Whining like a bitch with your sissy ass attitude. Hollow point shatter you, razor blades and splatter you. Goons on the sideline beating the shit out of you. And I ain't gotta say a word, son, I got news. I'm a star, kid, I fuck more bitches than you can views. Sick of all these losers talking shit on the crew. But I'm betting if we sign your broke ass, you'll be cool. On the mic, I'm a fool and I don't spit it, I drool. Like your bitch on my tool, I'm a shark in your swimming pool. I know it sucks to be you, probably hate your kids. Slapping up your girl, talking how you could've made it big. I know I make you sick, starting with my click. These fighting words, all of you niggas can suck my dick. Every time we drop, bring fire to your body. Like we bug on these haters and it's never gonna stop. This one my bitches gon' rock to this beat. Just like a whole world shock, the samurais on top. Every time we drop, bring fire to your body. Like we bug on these haters and it's never gonna stop. What up? All my bitches like what? Young, wicked, and the samurai. Young, wicked, and the samurai.
So that was another new song from Lex the Hexmaster. That one is not on Mr. Ugly 2. That's actually going to be on Beyond Redemption, which is next full-length record from Lex the Hexmaster. So, essentially, today is I guess, vastly been about Astronomicon. And it's just, I'm getting people hitting me up left and right. It's just insane. It's insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah. Insane in the brain. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm responding to text. Someone asked me something, and I just, there's so many ways to hit us up that it's crazy. I get emails, Facebooks, tweets, Instagrams, text messages. Yeah, it's crazy. And then Frankie sends me a Facebook message to top it all off. Fran,
you can hit him up on Instant Messenger.
Right. Yeah, man.
So, I mean,
stop
big announcement.
calling me, Frankie.
Big announcement with the Astronomicon.
Yeah, big announcement. It was cool that Twisted went on there and did it. Like, I was shocked to see how they had everybody outside and shit. Like, I was like, damn. I thought Paul was like gonna brunch and bake and just kind of chill and talk, and it was just like, bam, there it is. So that was real cool. And then they kicked it back to us, and now here we are doing our thing. I don't want to keep anyone on hold. Let's do that.
What up?
How are you?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
good, man. Just wanting to let y'all that outlined in chalk video is off the chain.
Outlined in chalk. Did we even talk about that at all?
Not yet. No, I don't think so.
That's another one. And Lex, actually, so not to cut you off, Mr. Joe, from Florida, also could be known as Florida Joe.
Florida Joe.
Not only did Outline and Chalk come out, but Hip Hop DX debuted the Flatliners featuring Lex the Hexmaster. So
nice.
There's two videos from, not from Majik Ninja, but obviously that have Majik Ninja related aspects to them both, came out on the same day. And again, yeah, Outline and Chalk, holy cow, huh?
That video came out great.
Nothing y'all dropped disappoints. I just want y'all to let y'all know.
Oh, thank you.
We're not worthy.
Store day release things, from all the new shit y'all put out. It's just, y'all never disappoint.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. Honestly, thank you for the compliment. We had everyone together for 420. It was like hey, we're going to do a video. What's the idea? And two people had similar ideas that we cut together, where you get everyone together, but then you get everyone individually in their own different little spots. And like, I'm telling you, man, that video, it's really fucking cool to me. Like, from the cinematography to the lighting to the individuality to everybody repping Majik Ninja, but in their own way. Like, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to check that out then. That'll be the next thing I'm peeping. Other than that, hey, Vadish, is there any chances of Twisted or any Majik Ninja shows coming to Florida in the near future?
I'm going to go on record and say no. Fuck Florida.
Soon.
No, honestly. Realistically, I know we were just there in February. I would assume we'll be back in the fall, just because I know the fall tour is probably going to be a big tour. So, yeah, that would be my guesstimate.
Dope. Well, I appreciate y'all letting me up in here to talk, and I just want to give a shout out to my wife, Caitlin, and much love to Majik Ninja.
Much love to you, man. And honestly, thank you for calling, because honestly, with everything we've been talking about, I totally forgot about the videos that dropped last week, because it was towards the end of the week. And, you know, by the end of the week, I've checked out. I'm like, fuck.
I was blown away. Last night, I actually got up. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And, like, I always look at different little feeds, and that's the first thing I see. I was like,
that's awesome.
As soon as you turn, as soon as that video hits, Mad Rocks comes in, it's...
Awesome. Thank you.
Shit out.
Thank you. Yeah, man, for real. That's the shit. Thank you so much. Fuck, yeah.
Thank you guys for all that you do.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so Outline and Chalk. I would have to say my favorite two, because I can't choose between them, but my favorite scenes in that video would be Monoxide, because they're on the fucking, like, stairs going upward. Like, that's a good shot, and it's real cool, and I like that. But I saw the video not in black and white. I saw it in color, and the lighting for Young Wicked and Bones was so fucking cool, and all the background is actually like a really cool colored mosaic. I wish that they would have like left it in color, because that part looked really good too. But overall, solid video.
I liked when Gmo was crowd surfing off the front of stage.
And shouts out to some of those people. I know those are mostly the VIPs from 420. Who do I know that's in that video off the top of my head? Cosgrove, Tom. Shouts out to our people from the Worcester area. Chet and his wife, they're local. A chick who bought both VIPs. I can't remember your name, but you're the shit. And just everyone else who was out there kind of hanging and were respectful, because they're like, hey, we're trying to shoot a video. Like, you know, can you guys just kind of hang out? And they were cool about it. And then Gmo's like, crowd surfing. Like, so cool. So cool. So props to everybody who came out for 420, who was in that video. Make sure you guys share it. Tell your people, like, hey, I'm in a music video, because that's always something cool to do. And yeah, man. Fuck yeah. And then the Lex video. Lex Lex was featured on a Flatliners. Flatliners are super old school, super like underground, but he dropped a verse on there, and it was a good video. And he came hard, so it was like, yeah, man, that's two really good videos.
As Lex always does.
Lex is one of those, like, legit, I would call him one of our lyricists for sure, because just from the mixtapes to the albums to the, he reps New York very well in that's what their style is. So, yeah, shouts out to Lex, working on that Beyond Redemption, coming soon. Mr. Ugly 2, available now.
Good album.
Good album. Let's take the calls.
All right, it's your boy.
We were just talking some hard shit on New York and how their street team lead is kind of a
janky,
dick.
You know, yeah.
Caller, are you there?
Shady.
Hey.
Hey. That's what's up, Frankie. How you doing, bro?
Good, Mike. What's going on, Phil?
Not much.
How you guys doing tonight?
All right.
Good, man. Just doing some things on the back end of Astronomicon, kind of just hanging out, kind of. What do you think? Astronomicon? Yay, nay?
Listen, I already had my ticket before you even announced anything because I was planning on going no matter where it was, what it was, whatever it was. You know I'm going to be there.
That's what's up, man, and we appreciate you and all you do for us. Yeah, so people were asking. I wanted to circle back to this. People were asking in the Facebook chat about like volunteering. And so with volunteering, like, we didn't put anything out there because we know the amount of people who will want to volunteer for this is going to be,
just crazy,
no pun intended, astronomical. So we are going to be the ones.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, like that one. We are going to be the ones to like reach out to people and kind of handle that stuff. Obviously, I've got a list as long as my fucking left arm of just people.
Well, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
Since like there's a street team leads and all that stuff, why don't you have some of the street teams help out and stuff? Like, I think that would be like a nice reward for everybody who puts in work and stuff.
Solid idea. Yeah. Can't say it hadn't already crossed my mind, Albert fucking Einstein. But no, that's a legit idea. But obviously, that's something that being on the MNE street team, we would have. There'd be something that weekend that we would do for the street team, regardless. Because
that would actually be really nice. Anything like helping, like volunteering, whether it's like setting up. Whatever around the con, we'll always be there to help out everything.
Frankie's going to be the attendant in the bathroom who tries to sell you a mince. Would you like a spritz, sir? You could use some
would
mouthwash.
You like a napkin, sir?
A napkin? Like, that's the I never address those people. Like, that's awkward. But no, of course, man. Yeah. So I know that volunteering is going to be something that a lot of people want to do, and it's not something that hasn't already crossed our mind. It's just we know. It's like people who want to help out. Every show, every city, you've got people who are like, hey, if you need anything, call me.
I was just upstate on Saturday for the Saratoga Spring show. Shout out to my North Troy Ninjas up there. That's why I wanted to call in. Like, that show was awesome. Everybody, even the openers, Gorilla Voltage. Wow, like they were fucking insane, bro. They were awesome, really cool dudes. Mr. Gray and Clockwork, very cool dudes. Their presence on stage was just astronomical.
Astronomical. That's what's up, man. No, for sure. And was that your first time seeing them?
Yes, it was. And I was blown away.
That's awesome.
I was blown away. I wasn't at 420 for the obvious reason why I wasn't there, and they were just killer. G-Mo killed it. Twisted was like, I don't know. I guess they had to up their game because of what Gorilla Voltage did. So, everybody on stage Saturday was really cool. Everyone at the show, Beeve, George, thank you for everything that they did. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. I wanted to ask you what I wanted to ask you. Oh shit, I forgot the question I wanted to ask you. But I just wanted to talk about the show on Saturday. All awesome. I had a merch question. Oh, well, everyone's probably wondering because we all see and hear how all the EPs are selling out. Are there going to be enough EPs for the rest of the tour?
I cannot judge that. I'm not on the tour selling the merchandise, Mr. Frankie. What I can say is we ran what I believe to be enough to get us through the entire tour and potentially may sell out by the last day or two, but it all depends, because I know that there's a lot of people out there that are like, hey, I will buy 40 copies.
Jeff Terry.
Right.
No, for their people. Not talking shit.
Yeah.
Like props to those people. Props to those people who are like, I don't want to make any money. I just want to make sure all my people get taken care of before they get fucked. Because, like, I know firsthand, I was at the last show on the Be My Bloody Valentine tour, and we had no copies left of Madrox or Monoxide's cover of the Valentine's Day edition of Cryptic Collection. So, with that being said, props to those people. If they're not out there just trying to hustle you and fuck you over, like, you have your people. And that goes back to, I have someone in every city who's like, hey, if you need help, I got you. So shouts out to those types of people who are just out there to hook everybody up, because that's what it's about. That family aspect is real, because it's like, I got cousins who live in X, Y, and Z, and I need a place to stay and on my passing through. That's the type of shit that we love. So, yeah, man, will there be enough? I can only hope so. But time will tell. Time will tell. Did you get yours, Frankie, in Saratoga Springs?
Yeah, I got the EPs. I got a couple pieces of merch. I got that new tour shirt. I like how you did, instead of listing the dates on the back of one of the tour shirts, you have the map.
Oh,
that was a fresh idea.
Yeah, like when I saw that, I'm like, I need one of those.
Yeah,
like,
so there's actually, there's another little tidbit. There's 2 tour shirts for this tour. There is the Twisted Ad Mat, which is like the close-up face, the split face. Props to Ryan. He schooled that artwork. And then that's got all the dates on the back with the logos of each artist on the back. Then there's the full-body Twisted, where you also have pictures of Gmo, Gorilla Voltage, Young Wicked, and on the back of that there is a map of the country with little dots or Magic Ninja logos or whatever we put on there that reps
and
where.
That's the one I got.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's just something that me and Beav were talking about, and we're like, oh, we did that for Canada once. We should do that for this. And that's something that we may do again, because it looks, visually, it's appealing.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. So you can be like, oh, I was at that one. And if you go to multiple shows, you can be like, oh, look at the little route that I took. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of cool to me.
It is a fresh idea. That was. Who thought of that idea, like, specifically, like you or Beav?
I will say,
originally.
I will say it's a combination, but I know that we did it on a previous shirt in Canada, so possibly me and Eric, but coming back, it's like, there's no one person here taking credit for everything. We are a team. It is a group effort. We bounce ideas off each other, and they grow into something phenomenal.
That's what's up. Obviously, I already knew, like we're a team, like we stick together and shit.
Yeah, so that's what it is. I mean, obviously you're part of the street team, and you have people that you deal with in your neck of the woods, and then you talk to the coordinator, and the coordinator talks to the office, and the office talks to the bosses, and it's like it's a trickle down effect. But at the same time, we're not the ones who are dictating everything. It's an idea, and it's an open forum, and that's why this type of radio show is phenomenal to me, because like, I wouldn't have talked about fucking Outline and Chalk.
Right.
I forgot.
Yeah.
And that kid called in. He's like, oh, that was that. I'm like, that's right. Or, you know, people are suggesting merchandise ideas. Like, Matt called in from Toronto, and he's like, hey, what about tank tops? I don't wear tank tops, so I don't really, they're not at the forefront of my fucking brain.
You can rock a tank top, Mike. Don't be playing.
I'll rock a tank top, but I don't rock a tank top.
You
I rock a basketball jersey.
But it's the same thing, just
I like
different
that.
material.
I like that material. Phil has a theory about materials that he likes to talk about. He's really weird. He likes his materials. Phil is a big fan of the sublimated shirts. But that's what it is here, is everything's an idea, and how we bring it to life, and how we can expand on it and make it as cool as possible.
This is true. Actually, since you mentioned Outline and Chalk, I wanted to say that video was fucking awesome, and I liked how Monoxide said on Brunch Bake last week how they wanted to do that one instead of doing I want to get so high video, whatever. How they, instead of worrying about themselves, they worry about everybody else, and how actually their verses in that video are a little shorter than everyone else's, and I like how they showcase everybody else on M&E instead of just themselves. So
that's what's up. Yeah, and the same thing with Psychomania. Like, there's now 3 versions of Psychomania, because when it originally came out, it was just Twisted for a VIP song, and they're like, let's put everyone on there. And then they realized everyone wasn't on there, and then we did it again, and now you have that on your EP that's available on this tour.
Yeah, that EP is fresh as fuck. that last track, I'm not going to give it away. Gives away some. It's a remix of a couple of old songs, but the whole EP is awesome. Mr. Ugly is awesome. The Triple Threat EP, all of it, awesome.
Yeah, that triple play, dude. I love that shit.
Triple play.
Triple play.
We're playing baseball. That triple play. You caught it and then you hit a double play.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
it's almost 8 o'clock.
Well,
Phil's been here. It's been a long day.
I just got the update from my baseball shit, so that's why.
Are you playing that game with Beef?
No, Beef hasn't played in a while, but I was talking about like the updates from some games going on today.
So yeah, man. Well, thank you for calling in, and thank you for repping our shit and everything you do for us. Yes, yes. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this before you do that. That way, I don't do that to anybody that we love.
Yeah, like last time. Shout out to my Northshore Ninjas upstate New York. Shout out to my street team. Shout out to my girlfriend Tanya. And shout out to every motherfucker over there at Majik Entertainment. You guys are keeping it fresh. Everything is just awesome. Everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, talk to you guys soon. Peace out.
All right, Frankie, we'll talk to you. So, yeah, that's the show for the most part. We didn't do a lot of music today. We did sprinkle in some new stuff. Obviously, Astronomicon took over, and we're just kind of been doing that. Yeah, has anybody else got anything for the week? Obviously, come see us. We'll be hanging out at Tech 9 on Friday at the Fillmore.
Say what up. I'll be there.
I'll be there. I will only be hanging out in the vestibule, if you will, or the I don't know what else you would call that.
Backstage? Or?
No.
I
hang out early.
Like where you actually walk.
I hang out where the merch is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a merch whore. I just hang out by the merch booth. I kick it with the merch guys. That's my thing. I don't, I don't need anything else. That makes me happy.
I'm gonna go check out the show.
I will too. I'm excited for Brother Lynch.
Yeah.
And Tech, obviously. Seth's crew.
Tech always puts on a great show.
Who else is out there? Stevie Stone and Chris Calico, right?
Strictly Strange.
Strictly Strange. With a sprinkle of Magic Ninja.
And then we'll be at the Comic-Con with this.
And then we'll be at Comic-Con on Saturday.
That I will not be.
So I will be there Saturday.
I think it's still up in the air. I'm thinking Saturday, maybe Sunday.
Dennis Rodman's only there Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So I have to. I have my pinstripe jersey. I'm going to get it signed. I'm a big fan.
That he went out and bought for that specific reason.
Yeah, because I don't want my personal one because I have a Dennis Rodman.
Right.
But I'm not getting mine signed because I don't ever fucking wear it again.
Right.
So I have a separate one that I can frame and put in the man cave and enjoy. So that's that. So yes, I'll be there Saturday. I'll be promoting Astronomicon. I'll have flyers and I'll have posters, and I'll be pushing that stuff Saturday. So come out and hang out. And then we'll do this again next week. The ad will be available at the end of the day, probably tomorrow. We'll start posting about next week's show. Technically, it's May 17th, so we were 17 in May. That's cool. Anywho, with that being said, man, for terrible Tarantula Tim out there holding down the phones, and Defect and Phil, I am Mike. This is the Hookup on Majik Ninja Entertainment. Thank you all for kicking it with us, and we will see you next week.
Peace.
Way back for that I thank ya. Gotta give it up to the east side. My homies day one real shit. Never once could they be phony. Some feel it played and I can see it in the eyes. When them suckers looking at you, all they seeing is dollar signs. On the crime, painted on black. Triple threat is here and it's time for payback. Nowhere to go, look or granny for you to scurry. I'm the execution of the judge and the jury. Your vision is getting blurry. Got you sweating like a pig. Thinking about how you get what you did. A snake, a lizard, a chameleon, changing personalities to fit the situation. Get your whole face wrecked by the triple threat. Right after I punch you in the neck like a bitch for trying to sweat. We got the shotguns coming for anyone with their mouth running off like they know what it be. And now I got 150 ways to make them all die. Tell them bitches believe. You got the loaded, cocky, aim it. You got the loaded, cocky, aim it. You got the loaded, aim it. Blood on the pavement, shoot them in the face. Fuck them all, y'all, I'm on one. And I got bitches repping for me like a shogun. And I got bitches coming at me like an old summon. Bitches ain't always women, but some shit is just out of my control. I wanna make it rattle until your knee bills, but I don't wanna
weekend, making it harder for you to breathe in. And just when you're back to regular feeling, I'm coming